Hello everybody and welcome to a special edition of Arbor Preparatory High School Hot Ones. I'm here with my guests Spencer and Alex. Would you two like to introduce yourselves to the camera?
Hi, what's going on? My name's Spencer. I'm a senior at Arbor Prep. And yeah, that's about it.
My name's Alex. I'm a 6'2" senior at Arbor Prep from Nigeria.
Is that with or without the hair?
With the hair.
How tall are you, Spencer?
I'm like 6 foot, maybe.
That's pretty good.
Nigeria too.
You're both from Nigeria.
Yeah.
So did you? That should have been one of my questions. So were you both born here, or did you come here from Nigeria when you were younger?
I was born in Detroit, and then my parents came here, so I'm like a first generation.
Okay.
Yeah, and like same with me.
Same, like pretty much the same situation.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So your folks came from Nigeria then?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's who you live with now?
Yeah.
That's excellent. So how is that being first generation? Like, do you feel like being in an American school, like do you feel like much of a cultural difference from the people that you go to school with?
I mean, for me, not really, because it's really like, my mom just expects me to be successful in school and like excel in sports and stuff like that. So really, the cultural difference is not that much. The expectations are the same.
Yeah.
But there are differences though.
Yeah, mainly with how the school's handled. I'll say that's pretty much different. But other than that, the students, the parents, they want their students to like be like better than them. Basically, they want them to excel. They want them to get their degree in college. They want them to be doctors, nurses, engineers.
Yeah.
They don't want them to be like work at McDonald's or fast food restaurants, stuff like that.
Right. I feel like you have that idea of like the American dream. You come here and you want your kids to have a better life.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I mean, do you feel like those expectations push you to be better people, better students, better athletes?
Yeah.
To an extent,
Yeah.
yes. But like then there's sometimes like not everything in life is about school and just like books. You can still have your fun, but it's all about everything that has to be in moderation. Like my philosophy, like work hard, play hard. Just have fun with everything.
Yeah.
Don't be,
You only get so much time here.
yeah.
Cool. So I'm really happy that both of you are able to join me. Both Alex and Spencer are former students of mine. We see each other in the hallway all the time. I feel like all of us at the table, we've grown significantly since we've been in class together, so this is kind of cool to be here. So before we get started, you were talking a little bit about your comfortability with spicy food. So Alex, you were saying you're like kind of intermediate? Yeah, so if you go to Buffalo Wild Wings, what's your sauce that you choose?
My go-to
is
either like honey barbecue most of the time because that's the main thing I like. And then sometimes I'll get I think it's teriyaki or something like that.
Yeah,
something like that.
That was good.
Yeah, and then that's pretty much it. But like when it comes to like other spicy foods, like my mom makes something called a bacha.
What's that?
It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, they call it like some type of salad or something. It's not really salad, but it's like way different. But it's like mixed with a whole bunch of spices and stuff like that. And I eat all of that. And then sometimes they make like, I don't even know how to explain it. But like they make really, like when their food is spicy, it's really spicy. Like you could taste it.
Like are you sweating a little bit when you're drinking, when you're eating it?
Like you could taste it for real.
I'd like to try that sometime, or at least see what it looks like. It sounds interesting. And Spencer, you said you pursue spicy things. Do you feel like you eat it?
Yeah, I blame it on my mom because when we were younger, she used to like, for some reason, she used to like put spicy stuff in anything because she feels like if she can't taste the flavor, then it makes her throw up. So now I've just been accustomed to like eating spicy stuff all my life.
So what sauce do you usually choose if you go out to Buffalo Wild Wings, say?
I always get I usually get like a dressing. Like I'll get like the super spicy wings and then I'll like some ranch. Or if I go for a sauce, I'll go for like some barbecue, like you said.
I see. Yeah, I'm usually like kind of a. Have you had the garlic parmesan at B-dubs? Yeah, that one's like very good, but not very spicy at all. If you're watching from home and you didn't watch the last interview, we got 5 wings on this plate. They're all from Buffalo Wild Wings. Numbers 1 and 2 are the hot wings, the hot sauce, just a step up from medium, a step up from the teriyaki and Asian zing. Numbers 3 and 4 are the wild sauce, which I hear is pretty wild. I don't know. Number 5 is the blazing wing, and this will be my second blazing wing of the day because we just had one of these interviews, and my lip is still tingling just a little bit. So looking forward to doing that again. But frankly, I mean, Layla was in here. She was just like cool, composed. So if it's not super spicy for you, at least you get some free wings right before you have basketball practice. You have basketball practice today? Oh, nice. Well, thank you for coming up here and joining me. Let's go ahead and dig into this first one. My other question, which you prefer, the drums or the flats?
I prefer the drums.
Yeah?
Drums, yeah.
But everybody always tells me that the flats are better, and I never see why.
You know, Ms. Berger was telling me the same thing, and I called her on it. I think the drums are better. Why do you like the drums better?
Probably there's more meat on it.
Yeah?
It's easier to eat than the flats.
Exactly. It's easy. Like, what is this?
Yeah. But everyone says there's like a technique to eating flats. I'm like, that's still too much.
There is.
If you had to choose, which current or former Arbor Prep staff member do you think would be the best parent?
Mr. Calloway.
Mr. Calloway?
Calloway, most definitely.
Hands down?
Yeah.
Right, why is that?
He's just chill, you know. And then he's really like, he's really big on having fun and keeping your composure and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, he's been a great mentor since I met him. Like, he's helped me with basketball stuff a lot since I met him freshman year. A lot of like just keeping like being a chill person. He's helped me a lot with that.
Absolutely.
He has like for me, from my personal experience with him, he has a lot of composure. Like when stuff gets rough, sometimes like I remember gym class.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a couple of summers, like 3 or 4, and there was a whole bunch of freshmen. You know, I was a little bit quiet. I'm not gonna say, you know, I didn't try to have fun and, you know, talk and stuff like that.
It's gym class.
Yeah, it's gym class.
Gym class.
But like, you had all these other kids, you know, running around. Like when we ran the mile, most of them were just sitting down. Like a lot of them didn't want to do it. And like he has like a lot of patience with that. And like he gave them up until like the due date, like till the midterm and final exam to like actually make up for it. And then you know most of them really did because of his patience and stuff like that. And another part is during like weightlifting and stuff like that. You know, we helped him move all the weights up in there.
Yeah.
And he just had like a lot of patience for it because you know it took a while. It took like
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2-3 weeks.
A couple hours out the day every day just to move it up.
Yeah, I know he spent a lot of time making that happen. I feel like that shows his commitment to the school and to y'all as well. I feel like if I had to choose, like he's high on my list too. Like I feel like something that I really like about Mr. Calloway is like he can talk to you about anything in the world. He has a story for absolutely everything. And I feel like that's like a cool quality almost. Like, but yeah, the composure thing, absolutely.
And also, he's really drippy. He has a lot of style.
Yeah, there's no denying he's got like a pair of shoes for every day of the month, every day of the year. Is there anybody that you would not want to have as your parent, and for like a weird reason? Yeah.
Probably Mr. Gonzalez.
Why would you not want him to be your parent?
I don't know, like
Not enough drip?
no, not he had them nice like skinny jeans and like the shirt used to match and everything. But Mr. Gonzalez, the only reason why I would say no is that sometimes he doesn't like listen a little bit, but like he's still like a really good teacher when it comes to stuff like that. But like sometimes he wouldn't listen, so like I guess would be.
Yeah,
like,
miscommunication.
Yeah, miscommunication.
It would turn into conflict, maybe.
Yeah, it would be hard to like talk to him sometimes and like get out of certain situations, but at the same time, like he's really good at like coaching if you stay quiet. But
yeah, I still follow him on Instagram. It's nice to see. He's like living on like a farm in Texas now.
Oh, yeah,
He's like holding chickens in his pictures and stuff. Great. Dude, how was wing number 1 for you? Pretty easy. Yeah. How do you feel about these Tuesdays and Thursdays that you've been?
I think it's really helpful. Like, in all honesty, if people think about it, if you only go to school for 3 days a week, and then you have 2 days off, you technically have 4 days, including Sunday and Saturday off.
Right.
So you can get missing work done, catch up on sleep, just relax. You know, unless like you got like do a meeting with a teacher or something. It's really always chill, and it gives you the opportunity to catch up with your work. And then something I notice about the teachers, they really like understanding. You know, like say something to do that day, they'll give you like an extra day.
Give you that Tuesday or Thursday to work on it.
Yeah. I feel like for me, for today, I've been like sleeping, chilling. Like basically, I tried to get some work done, but you know, my procrastination skills are top tier.
Your skills at procrastination,
yeah. But like going on with what Spencer said, like the stuff about like the teachers and stuff, like a lot of teachers are really lenient this year. And a lot of them are giving out like rubrics for stuff, like for homework assignments and tests. And like I feel like if you follow the rubric, you could really get like tests done that's teachers assigned like 1 to 2 days. Like in most teachers, they give you like a whole week, like the Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then you have time to do them on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I feel like it's really chill. Like as Spencer said, it's like a really chill week.
Yeah, it's like you have a lot more time than you did last year.
Yeah. And it's like the curriculum is still the same, so you're learning the same thing and you get extra time to relax. So.
Alright, so I got question number 2. I know that both of you are pretty prominent athletes, multi-sport athletes, right?
Yeah.
So I want to hear sports that you play, any favorite memories that you have playing these sports, and if anything crazy has ever happened.
So,
what sports do you play first?
I'll say I played soccer and basketball.
Okay.
And my most favorite memory was in soccer. I actually have 2. So junior year, it was like that's when I first started playing high school soccer, and like cause I really liked it. And stuff.
Had you played soccer before?
Yeah, I played back in like I would say from all the way from 5th grade all the way to like 2nd or 3rd. But then I took a big break because I didn't really feel like playing no more. But
yeah,
I came back, and then what's it called? I forgot, what was that one school? Oh my God, they beat us twice, right?
Okay.
And then the districts, the first district game, it was like 3-2 or like 3-1, and we came back and we beat them. And like they was all mad, they was storming, but at the end of the day, like we just gave them that. It was fun. It was like a really fun day because I remember this kid named, I think it was Andy. He scored or something like that. And we all got up. We all just started running. That was like one of my best memories. And then another crazy memory was this senior year. We played against Taylor Prep, I think, and I scored 3 goals. Like
hey, the hat trick.
Yeah, the hat trick. And that was one of my most favorite memories because me and Humble, we was just going crazy. It was me, Humble, Pat. We was going crazy. And then we had Hudson, Joe, Spencer on defense and all that other stuff. It was just fun. Yeah.
It sounds fun. I remember I did get to see like one of your games from this past season, and it was a blast to watch y'all like Humble and Pat. Pat's so quick. Like nobody's catching Pat on the side.
Nobody's catching Pat. I swear.
That's fantastic. All right, Spencer, you got any favorite memories that aren't beating Taylor Prep or knocking somebody off in districts?
So like you said, I play basketball and soccer.
Yeah.
One of my favorite memories from soccer really was when we were in the districts. I haven't played soccer since like 5th grade. I only played 1 year. I wasn't that good because I was kind of chubby as a kid. So like my skill work was like
Me too.
Yeah, my skill work was just not good. Like I couldn't hit goals. And then we were in a district game, and then I remember I think it was Alex or Humble, and somebody passed to me in the corner, and I was maybe like 15 yards away. And and I kicked it, and then it like curled in at the top of the corner and I go. So everybody started going crazy.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is like he didn't even like kick it, like he toe smashed it from far away. And then me and Humble and Pat just looked at each other. We ran to Spencer and started pushing him because I was
That's
like,
amazing.
I was like, it didn't even make sense. He just toe mashed it like crazy.
One was when we went to the Benton Harbor versus Arbor Prep game, and like we weren't ranked high that year, but Benton Harbor was like ranked maybe 1 in the state, and then the game was just so hype. Everybody was dunking. It was just crazy.
And I remember it was like a buzzer beater dunk. Coma ran down just dribbling all the way from half court, and then he just took 1-2 steps and I'm like dunked it with 2 hands on someone, and he just fell.
Wow. Cool. Let's hit this number 3 here. We're moving on to the wild sauce. I didn't think this one was too much spicier than the hot one, but you'll have to let me know what you think. So you're both seniors this year, which is crazy that this is your 4th year here. This is also my 4th year. I started at the same time as you. So do you have any favorite memories from the classroom, from the school, something funny or something crazy that you remember happening?
I mean, I got so many. I think one of my favorite ones was when we were in Miss Tensley's class. Joe had like farted. And like, the class had moved.
I remember that.
We evacuated. Miss Tinsley was like, she made the new rule. She was like, if you have to pass gas, just go outside and close it.
That year too. Like, that was like really funny. That
was at the year, bro. Chidera cut his hair off.
Yeah,
everyone, bro. It was just crazy. And I think one of my second favorite ones, cause you know our friend group, we just horsing around all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think like when we were outside, we all like try to pick up Jacob at once, and we just ripped his shirt in half for no reason. Like I don't know why we did that.
The most favorite freshman year, I remember there was one class, Mr. Marsga, we had for U.S. history, Edward, and I swear the whole freshman, like all my friends, everybody was literally in that class.
Oh my goodness.
We used to goof off all the time. Like, and his class was so fun because he used to throw parties like mostly every other 2 weeks, every midterm or like end of semester. And we used to have this one game.
I'm not throwing enough parties. Yeah, that's a lot of parties.
It was like this one review game. I forgot what it was called, but it was like a review over like the entire semester, and he would split the class one side over there, one side over there, and we would just actually cut the questions, and if you get the question wrong, it was like a tally points, you get to shoe and all that other stuff.
Okay.
And then the winner side gets like a whole bunch of candy and stuff like that, and like that was just like the best class ever, because we used to that's when Fortnite was popular, so we used to just be hitting dancing. It may be like cringy now, but like back then it was like super fun.
Those are the good old days, I think.
Yeah.
Speaking of dancing, I remember seeing you dancing at the pep rally last year. You're a fantastic dancer, Spencer.
Man, I don't even be trying anymore. I remember who was me and Malcolm?
I think so, yeah.
It was like me and Malcolm dancing, and you know, we just freestyle whatever. And then the seniors come out with a whole routine, like, bro, what? How you just compete with that?
I mean, I still felt like you won, like the moves that you had. Are you a very good dancer, Alex?
No, not at all.
Of your friend group, who's the best dancer? Is it you?
Best dancer? No, I don't think nobody can dance for real.
Nobody can dance for real. Oh, Spencer, Alex wanted me to ask you who your barber was in 2017.
Bro, oh my God, you asked that question.
Okay. So look. So I know you're asking that. So look, basically, what happened, right? So, like this is like a long story. I was making it real short. So 8th grade year, I was trying to get waves because everybody was talking like.
Oh yeah, wave check.
Yeah, all the girls were talking about like how the waves were sweet, and I was like, man, and it just wasn't working. So I was like, I'm gonna grow out a fro. And then freshman year, I got a mohawk. That was before I came over to Barber. I had a mohawk. And then it was pretty long and stuff. But then everybody in my neighborhood started getting a mohawk. And I was like, I don't want to be the same as everybody else. I like to be different. So I cut it off. So then my barber had pushed my hairline back. So I was like, okay, it's whatever. So I used to wear a headband all the time. And I was just trying to let my hairline grow back. to fill it in. So I go get it lined up. I wouldn't have to cut my hair off again. And then one day when we were in Miss Burgess' class, I took off my headband, and then Gabe just started laughing. He said like somebody. Gabe said like someone took an ice chisel and was like chiseling my hairline.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was bad. And then I think it was like sophomore year.
Did your teachers give you a hard time for wearing a headband?
Miss Tinsley said just make sure the logo, because Under Armour.
Oh, I remember that.
She said just make sure the logo was sticking out.
Everyone was wearing those Nike headbands. So you were wearing that to hide your hairline?
Yeah, just let it grow back in. And then, I kind of wear it. And then,
yeah, oh yeah, that's right.
So then, what happened? So then, I asked Miss Tinsley, you think my hairline was stuff? She's like, she tried to hold it in her lap. She's like, yeah, you can come around. I was so sick. And then, so basically, I got a haircut again, and then like my hairline was straight, and then I was just like, you know, Barber, I let him cut it one more time. He messed it up. I was like, no, I'm just gonna cut hair. So I've been cutting my hair ever since. Like, I even cut Shadera's hair one time in class.
You cut Shadera's hair in class?
We were on a Google Meet. He came to my house, and then we both walked in. I was cutting his hair. It was pretty good. So I've been cutting a lot of people's hair.
Let's hit wing number 4.
Bad.
Yeah, I feel like if these wings were like movie ratings, you got G, 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 R.
Is that just that intense?
Mm-hmm. Speaking of future plans, what kind of goals do y'all have? What do you want to do once you leave here? You spent four years here. The next part of your life is pretty open. What do you got planned?
I want to go to school for engineering, but I just want to play basketball in college. So whatever I can do now to get to that, that's what I want to do.
I see. So engineering and cutting hair. What do you want? Do you know what you want to do with engineering? You want to build things?
I want to be a computer engineer.
Okay.
Because like the world is becoming more like computerized every day. You know, smart cars and stuff coming out. So I feel like having that job is gonna be like a necessity in the future.
I mean, think about all the school that we've been doing online, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those people who made Google Classroom are probably raking it in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, what are you thinking about? What are you?
So for me, like right now, I don't know which school I want to go to. Like right now, I got accepted to Wayne State and Lawrence Tech and all that other stuff. It's like 5 other schools.
Congrats.
And then Wayne State, I might want to go there because they gave me a scholarship for like $2,000 every year for like 4 years, and then I'm still applying for like private scholarships and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what I want to do over there is like either computer engineer or computer science engineering, but I don't know if they have computer science because Lawrence Tech might be the best place for me for that one.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I also want to be like an editor because like I edit like my own videos and stuff like that, and like sometimes I edit other people's videos. Yeah, with After Effects and Adobe Premiere Pro and like all that stuff. Like it like I don't know how to explain it.
We should give you this footage.
But I don't know how to explain it, but like I like editing like stuff and then seeing like the end result.
You're sweet.
Because it's like
I'd love to see it. Like what kind of stuff do you edit? Are you like editing video games?
Like I play scary games. I play COD. Yeah, that pacify game. That game was scary.
Dude, that's great. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
I think that like it's interesting to hear that you're both interested in computer science, and I think that's an excellent place to be. That's what my brother's studying at Michigan State right now.
That's cool.
And now, before our last question, we're going to eat the 5th and final wing here. Spencer has 2 of them on his plate. He's a little daring today. And this is the blazing wing, so this should be the spiciest one of the day. So we'll eat this, and I'll let it set in a little bit, and then we'll ask that last question, alright?
How's it going? Go miss a lot.
Just taking a second.
I think it only gets really spicy when you start looking and like the sauce and stuff. You get all over your tongue instead of just chewing it.
You feel it yet? It's a little spicier than the other ones, right?
Yeah.
Alright, question here.
Mhm.
So you've been here for 4 years. You've probably learned a lot of things. Maybe not from all your classes, but just as a part of growing up and being a student. So, advice for underclassmen.
Man.
Give us your best wisdom here. What makes life easier? What makes life better? What makes life happier? As a student and a person.
This is really just it, point blank period. The sooner you realize what you like to do, the better. Like, I feel like a lot of the mistakes I made just being young, just like really doing things for other people's validation. Like just do things because you want to do them, not because you want to validate anybody else's things. Because at the end of the day, like high school's only like 4 years. It may feel long, but it goes by quick. Like just being dumb in class, like it's not worth it. Because like, put like this, if you get in trouble with the law, stuff like that, like your friends, you'll know who your real friends are, who your real friends aren't, and who will like really put you under the bus. So just really be smart and just do things without trying to work out those validations. Like trying to be the most drippiest kid. If you know your family can afford stuff like that, try and do that. Or trying to be the class clown. It's gonna seem cool, like it's not worth it.
What I was gonna say is, try and take advice from people who are like if you want to do something like badly, whether it's sports, editing, trying to be a confident speaker, singer, something, take advice from people like who actually already did it before, instead of taking advice from people who are like trying to put you down and stuff like that. And then another thing is,
You can just say it.
I don't know how to explain it, but another thing is, don't try to follow other people just because a whole bunch of other people are following. Because when a whole bunch of people are doing one thing, it's gonna be harder for you to do the same thing. Like stuff like small businesses and stuff like that. So like if everybody's going around doing small businesses, it's gonna be hard for you to pop up off that same thing if everybody else is doing. So like try and do something that's like different and that you love. And like I know like some people, they may think like school's not everything, like school's not important, that I don't need school to be successful. But like if you really think about it, like more as time progresses, like we need more doctors, we need more engineers, we need more astronauts, we need more neuroscientists, people who like study stars and stuff like that. So if you just try to like drop out of school and like, you know, say skip school and stuff like that,
Be a rapper.
try to be a rapper, singer, YouTuber. I'm not saying you don't have to do any of that, but like at least see like where school would take you instead of like immediately saying I don't like school anymore.
Absolutely.
Because like in our what like in future senses, like people are talking about like robots like trying to like they can help us like with health problems and stuff like that, but at the same time like your brain is smart. Like if you really think about it, your brain is smarter than the actual computer because you actually have feelings and you actually have compassion for other people. So like we need doctors more and more each year, every day. More and more people are doing this, so like you never know when your chance is gonna come. So you might as well stay in school and do YouTube as a side hustle if you really like it.
Yeah, I feel like seeing school as like an investment in yourself is like something that you don't figure out until you're of a certain age, you know? Like it's all stupid and goofing off until you realize that it does have some value. And it sounds like both of you kind of said to the same extent, like you gotta carve your own path. You gotta do what works for you and not just follow what's popular and follow what other people think is cool. Because I agree with you. Like if I quit working as a teacher to be a YouTuber, like I'm a drop in the ocean.
You never know what's gonna happen.
And I feel like I'm able to, if I wanted to, I could do it as a side hustle. But where I'm making a difference and trying to make a difference is here. Yeah. Well, that was really wise. I really appreciated hearing from both of you, your perspectives on this. Thank you for being a part of this interview. Thanks for being here. Well, thanks for watching, everybody at home. Goodbye.